Hi everyone. Remember when I built the smaller supercap strings for the hybrid supercapacitor car battery? Well, since I decided to use the more powerful pre-made strings of supercaps in the final build, these have been sitting around for the past year doing nothing. So let's make a supercap, aka batteryless jump box with them. So the first thing we're going to need is a supercap array itself. This array is 15 volts and 160 farads. We'll need an enclosure to hold everything. Here I am using an Apache 2800 rugged case I purchased at Harbor Freight. Here is one of the extra volt and charge meters I had left over from the early days of testing the hybrid supercapacitor car battery. These can be easily bought off of Amazon for less than $10. We're also going to need some heavy duty clamps and leads for connecting the supercap array to the battery being jumped. They will be sacrificed from this Pittsburgh heavy duty booster cables bought from Harbor Freight. And I also needed some copper lugs for the jump clamps. These are the closest size rating I could find, but we'll make them work. Starting the build process with the rugged box, you can see that there are two thick layers of foam that have been pre-cut into little squares that can be easily customized to the items that you are fitting inside. There is also a third thinner layer at the bottom that is solid. The supercap array fits perfectly on the side of this enclosure, so let's go ahead and customize the foam to securely hold the array in place. I opted not to use both thick layers of foam as a single layer held the array in place, and I will need the extra vertical space later in the build. Let's make a space for the voltmeter, and we'll place the piece of cardboard below it to keep it from sinking into the foam when pressing the buttons. Here we're going to cut off about 2 feet from the end of the jump leads. Bending back the 8-gauge wire onto itself will allow it to fill the 4-gauge copper connectors when we solder them together. A copious amount of flux will help. Then we'll shove some solder down into the copper connector and wrap a few turns around the base of the wire. Using a small butane torch, we can heat up the copper so the solder melts inside of it, and with a gentle tap slides onto the copper wire. Make sure to use some heat shrink wrap around the ends for aesthetics and also as a strain relief for the wire. I'll use my soldering iron to melt out a template of the foam I want to remove. This will give the clamps a recess to sit in so they don't accidentally short out. Now it's time to connect the jump leads to the supercap array, fit it into the rugged case, and solder the wires for the voltage display. Here is the completed jump box, weighing in at 7.35 pounds or 3.3 kilograms. Okay, so we're going to start with a dead jump box. I deliberately drained the supercaps all the way down to maybe 1 or 2 volts. The little voltmeter on it is not on. Now we're going to connect it up to a known good battery and a running car to charge it on up to 13.3 volts. And you'll notice when we first connect it, we'll probably get an amp reading of like 200 to 300 amps for about a second or two. And it's going to lug down the engine, but it only lasts for a second or two. And then it just charges itself up within a minute all the way up to 13.2 or 13.3. Here we go. Overload 276, probably about 300 amps initially, all the way down to 164 amps already. 42, 45, 12.1, 12.2, 12.3, 12.6, 12.7. We're charged 13.2 in less than 30 seconds from a dead empty supercaps. So what we're going to do now is we're going to disconnect the battery, turn off the vehicle, and just connect the positive lead directly to the car. We'll eliminate the battery and treat this as if there's no battery in the car or a really dead battery, not a low battery that makes the starter click. We're talking about a dead battery. Let's start the car specifically just from these supercaps. That's what it is. There you go, start it. Starts up fine. We dip down to about 11 volts and it's charging up. We're at 12.5, 12.8, 13, 13.1, 13.2. We are fully charged. 13.3. There we go. Let me see here. Barely even warm. Shay, turn off the car. Start it again.
Start it again?
Yep. Start it again, perfectly fine. Only hit 12 volts that time and already recharging again. I hope you enjoyed this quick build and thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing for more videos like this. Thumbs up please, and I'll see you next video.